Welcome back. This is an Aleks homework video on naming ionic compounds with common oxoanions. We've looked at oxoanions, anything that's got oxygen in it. It's normally, if there's one that it forms, it would be 8. If there are 2 that it forms, the greater number of oxygen would be 8. The lesser number of oxygens would be 8. In rare cases, chlorine and bromine that I know about, you would have, I think possibly iodine as well. It's anything group 7. You're going to have more than 2 forms of oxygen that it makes into ions. So here's an example working with just the chlorine oxyanions. So if you remember, the most common is the one that they call 8. And so in this case, the most common is ClO3 -1. So this is chlorate. Anything that's less oxygen than 8 is going to be ite. So this is ClO2 -1, and this is chlorite. If you're going to have a bigger amount of oxygen than 8, then you're going to need a prefix, and this is ClO4, and it's per chlorate. So the last 2 would have 8 as its suffix. And then if you have a fourth one less than chlorite, it'll be ClO -1, and you're going to have hypo as its prefix, hypochlorite. So I think sodium hypochlorite is bleach, like Clorox bleach. That's sodium hypochlorite. So using that, we're going to use its empirical formula and name it. So I think you're pretty good at this. Here's all of them are -1. So they're going to combine with sodium. Okay, that's +1. So we don't even need any subscripts or parentheses here. I'm just going to put it together. So sodium, ClO2. Here's sodium, ClO4. Here's sodium, ClO. And here's sodium, ClO3. Okay, so that's the easy part. Now naming it. Well, here's O1, O2, O3, O4. So the first one has to be hypo. So this is going to be sodium hypochlor, and then the bottom 2 are ites. Sodium hypochlorite. Now let's go to 2. This is sodium. And then this doesn't have the hypo, it's just chlorite. Now we go to the 8, so it's above. The third one is above, so it's not ite anymore, it's 8. Sodium chlorate. And then the last one has to have a prefix again, since it's the higher number of oxygen. Sodium perchlorate. Okay. Practice, practice.